Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. So I am doing a video that has been highly requested, and it is doing a whole makeup tutorial using products from TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I cannot believe I have not done this before, at least I don't think I have. So I just gathered as many products as I could find from my collection from TJ Maxx and Marshalls, and I'm going to do this look for you guys today. And I actually had a couple products that I had previously bought, and I was like building up a collection of stuff to film this, but then the stores closed. So I'm kind of using some of those products that I bought and then other products from my stash already. So this is the look. I hope you guys are excited for this video. If you are, please give this a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not yet. And let's get on into it. If you guys want to find out how I got this look and all the products that I used from the discount stores, please keep watching. And I hope this kind of helps to, what's the word, like tide your, I don't even know what the phrase is, just helps you guys with the absence of the shopping videos. Maybe this will kind of help you out and feel like we're, you know, at the stores, because it's been literally I think like 2 months since my last shopping trip to TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Definitely missing it, but I hope this will fill the void. That's the word, fill the void. Let's get into it, and I hope you guys enjoy. Guys, so let's get started. I'm really excited because I don't think I've ever filmed a video like this before of actually using TJ Maxx products, which I think is crazy considering the fact that I've done all the shopping videos, but I've never actually sat down and done like a full-on products that I've bought from TJ Maxx. So I figured this would be a good like in-between kind of thing to do. So the first thing I'm going to take is this Marc Jacobs Undercover Primer. So this is the Perfecting Coconut Eye Primer. I'm going to use this as my eyeshadow base. I also heard that you can use this under your eyes to like help with under eye creasing, which is interesting. So this has a very similar texture to Urban Decay Primer Potion. I want to say it's a little bit thinner, but I like it because it spreads out really nicely on the eyelid. Like, it's not clumpy or anything. So I'm just going to pack that down with my finger, and it blends out really easily. I'll even just go ahead and swipe some under my eye like this because I do have some left over. So we can go ahead and see if that theory works, if it'll actually smooth out the under eye. I was looking through all my palettes and I was trying to see like what palettes have I bought from TJ Maxx, and I really haven't bought that many eyeshadow palettes from TJ Maxx, believe it or not. So the one that I did find that I purchased was the BH Cosmetics and SHAAN XO eyeshadow palette, and I totally forgot about this. So this palette is super pretty. So we have one side that has more like cool tones, and then this side's really fun because you have like a bright pink, and then you have some warm shades. So I really like the colors in here, and I figure I haven't used this too much. So let's play with this. I think this was maybe like $5 or $6. It was super affordable. So I'm gonna go ahead and see what kind of look I want to do. I'm just gonna take the matte shade, it's called Clarity, and I'm gonna use that all over my lid. If any of you guys were wondering if this smells like coconut, I feel like it does have a very light coconut scent, which is nice. So that is a really great primer, especially if you can get it from TJ Maxx or Marshalls. I think I found mine at TJ Maxx maybe like, it was definitely 2019 when I found that. It was not this year, but I think it was maybe like $7 or $8. Let's go into the SHAAN XO palette. I'm going to pick up that shade Clarity. This is just a matte shade to just set everything. You guys know I like to do this. I like to set the whole area so that my eyeshadows blend a lot easier on top. So when you are just putting an eyeshadow just right on top of, say, that base, it's going to be tacky and sticky, and it's not going to be easy to blend. So when you do this, what it does is it creates a nice base for your brush to glide over, and it's just going to make your shadows blend so much better so you don't get any skipping or anything like that. And I'm just using a Wet n Wild brush. This is like an eyeshadow brush. You can get these for $1 at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to play with this side a little bit. I'm going to go into the shade Bestie, which is kind of like a mauve shade. I'm going to use this as my crease color. And then this is the Doll 10 Crease Creator. This is the collab I did with Makeup Molly. I really like these brushes. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this into my crease. A little closer so you guys can see better. I don't know how people film like those really close-up eye tutorials where they like zoom in so close. You probably need like a super zoom lens for that. But hopefully you guys can see everything that I'm doing here. This shade, again, is so easy to work with, very pigmented. I feel like it just blended out so nicely, no skipping or anything like that. So the first two shades I use, I'm really happy with. I think I want to do something a little more colorful because I am going to bring this item into play soon. This is the STILA Glitter and Glow. You guys know I got all these from TJ Maxx and Marshalls. So I was trying to decide which one I wanted to use. I picked out SIREN. It was really hard to pick, but this one is one of my favorites. It's like a purple pink kind of color. It's really gorgeous. So I'm going to end up putting this all over the lid. So I want to keep like the purple pink thing kind of going on. So these are amazing. You guys know this is one of my all-time favorite products, like forever. These are about $7.99 at TJ Maxx and Marshalls, and retail price from Sephora, they're like $24. So such a steal. Put on some of my shadow shields just so I have like more of a crisp line going on. I'm gonna go into this shade, which is called Stalker. It's this shade right here, and I'm gonna use like a MAC 217 type of brush. So this, we're gonna go right into the outer corner. Ooh, I love this already. These shades are so silky, and I'm already loving playing with this palette. I feel like this palette definitely needs some more love because it is pretty dang awesome. So I'm just taking this out pretty far, and I'm gonna bring it inwards. So we're just creating that outer V and really going out pretty far because I want to have more of that like cat eye kind of effect with my eyeshadow. And I'm just swooping it in like this. So just kind of bring it in. Blending it into the crease. So I'm not going all the way into the crease. I'm kind of just stopping right here. Crazy hot pink shade. Gonna play around with this and see what I can come up with. I'm gonna put this right in the center because I just want this to be like a fun, vibrant look. Okay, even this shade is like so nice. I know hot pinks are hard to do because the pigment, but this is packing on super nicely. I hope you guys can still find this palette at TJ Maxx and Marshalls when it opens back up again because it's so good, and I feel like I didn't rave about it enough or like had it in a favorites. But the quality of the shadows, I'm like so impressed. So I'm not going all the way in, I'm just keeping this right on the center right here, and you can even layer on top of it. It'll give it an even more intense crazy hot pink shade. Gonna play around with this and see what I can come up with. I'm gonna put this right in the center because I just want this to be like a fun, vibrant look. Okay, even this shade is like so nice. I know hot pinks are hard to do because the pigment, but this is packing on super nicely. I hope you guys can still find this palette at TJ Maxx and Marshalls when it opens back up again because it's so good, and I feel like I didn't rave about it enough or like had it in a favorites. But the quality of the shadows, I'm like so impressed. So I'm not going all the way in, I'm just keeping this right on the center right here, and you can even layer on top of it. It'll give it an even more intense pink look. This might even make your eyelids stand a little bit pink, but that's okay. Pink look. This might even make your eyelids stand a little bit pink, but that's okay. And if you lose any of that shade that we applied before in the outer V, we can always just adjust that later on. Shade right here, which is Island Glow. It's like a gold. That one right there. I'm gonna spray my brush. I actually organized all my setting sprays today. I had to like clean them off. They were all covered in dust. So I'm just spraying my brush with MAC Fix Plus, a flat synthetic brush, and then just go right on in to the inner part right there and just kind of blend the gold and the pink together with like a little patting motion. Because you have the brush, it's gonna be so much more vibrant. So I'm gonna take SIREN and just go right on this front part. You have to scrape the sides because they actually run out pretty quickly. Even just from using them a few times, there's not that much product in here. So just go over the gold and then I'm gonna blend it in to the pink. And then I'm doing the same thing over here, just blending this into the pink. Had a lot of you guys tell me on Facebook and Instagram that there was an item that you saw at the store from like TJ Maxx. A lot of you guys said that you had something and then you put it back but never realized that the store would be shut down for months, so you were regretting not getting that item. So if you guys have something like that where you were gonna purchase something and then you put it back and you regret it, comment down below and let me know what the specific item was, because I always love hearing from you guys, and a lot of you guys were telling me that like, oh, I wish I would have got that item, and you know, I guess if you would have known that the store was closing, you probably just would have ended up getting it, but there was no way for anyone to know that the store would be closed down and everything. But I know that soon we'll be back and we'll be excited to see all the new finds, and hopefully we're gonna have a lot of great stuff coming up for the end of, or well, not the end of the year, but for the rest of the year. I think it will be, hopefully we'll find some good stuff and get back to filming and shopping trips and things like that. And I really miss filming those for you guys every week. And I want to do another tutorial like this once the stores are back open, where it's like only TJ Maxx makeup. So like those random brands, like I can't even think of one right now, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Those random no-name brands. I would love to film a video on just using those, like, what is it, Nicole Miller and those types of things. So I thought that would be fun. Lower lash line, I'm going to take the shade Stalker that we use that in the outer corner, and I'm going to put that right on the lower lash line. I'm just going to take a little bit of that bright pink and put that right there to connect it. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shade Yellowtails, which is these STILA Little White Lies, and those are like those duochrome colors that came out a few months ago, and I had gotten all of them. So I'm just going to put this right on the inner corner, and this will layer nicely over that gold. This is not a TJ Maxx product. This is from Ulta. It's the NYX Faux Whites. This is in the shade Seashell. I love these. You guys know I use these all the time if you watch my videos for a while now. So I'm going to use this in my waterline. And I love that it has like a pink tint to it. It's not just a neutral shade. So I like to match these up with the tones that I'm wearing. So if I'm wearing a purple, I'll wear the purple one. If I'm wearing a blue, I'll wear the baby blue. I have a green one. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean up this area. So I'm going to go back into the matte shade Clarity, and I'm just gonna blend out here. Actually never bought a black eyeliner at TJ Maxx, so I'm just gonna use my Urban Decay Perversion and use the Shadow Shield as a guide to draw my wing. So if you guys have ever bought a black liner from the stores, let me know and I can try it out. It's much easier when you have the shadow shield on because you're already going to instantly follow that line that you created, and I don't have to worry about messing up because all the mess ups are going on top of the shadow shield. Trying to see if I had any moisturizers that I've bought from TJ Maxx, but I couldn't find any. I guess I've never bought a moisturizer from there before. So I do have a new one that I wanted to try from the sample bag video. It's the Ula Henriksen Truth Sea Rush Brightening Gel Cream. This has great reviews, and I feel like I've seen the Ula Henriksen Truth stuff at TJ Maxx before. Apply some of this to my face. Ooh, it smells amazing. It smells like an orange creamsicle. It's so yummy. Oh my gosh, I didn't know it was gonna smell like heavenly. Okay, so I'm gonna put this all over. I try not to put too much moisturizer on my nose because it gets so shiny. So, oh, it smells so good. I forgot we have to do lashes. So I don't have any mascaras that I've got from TJ Maxx, not that I can think of. Go ahead and use my AOA Fat Lash Primer first. And when I do my next one, when I can get back to the store, I'm gonna get like everything. I'm just a little bit not fully prepared because I just kind of pulled stuff that I had. So next time I film this, I'm gonna get a mascara, lashes, all that jazz, moisturizer. Okay, then I'm just gonna go with my Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara. I love this. It's the little mini. Okay, mascara is on. Back to the face. I wanted to use this because I got this maybe like a year ago and I barely used it. It's the Murad Mattifying Blotting Perfector. So you can use this before you put your makeup on. You can also use it throughout the day, like literally as a blotting tool. So it's a cushion compact. It comes with a little sponge, and then when you open it, it has a little sponge in here, just like a cushion foundation. This is SHAAN because I am oily, as you guys already know. So I'm going to put this all over my face. And it says you only need a little bit, so let's see. I'd say maybe like $14 for this at Marshalls. I think I definitely got it at Marshalls Shoe Shop. So I can definitely see it has a mattifying effect already, because my natural skin was a little bit shiny, so that's good. Also add that later on throughout the day, which is nice. So let's move into foundation. So I have a new sponge that I got before the stores closed down. I was gathering items for this video, so I did pick up a sponge that I wanted to try. So this is the sponge that I got. It's the Urban Studio Pro Blending Sponge. I have been looking at these sponges for years and I never got one, so I was like, you know what, I'm doing it, I'm getting one. So I got this from Marshalls. It was only $3.99, and let's see, this will be my first time taking it out. It reminded me of the Real Techniques just because the shape was the same. So far it feels pretty soft, but let's go ahead and wet it. I put like a bowl over here so I wouldn't have to get up. It's latex free and allergy free, so I'm sure you guys have seen these a billion times, so I was like, I have to test this brand out. Blot out the excess here. After it got pretty decently a lot bigger than the original size, and it has a decent squish to it, so it's not the softest sponge ever. It's not as soft as like my e.l.f. Camo Concealer Sponge, but it's similar to like a Real Techniques, not as soft as a beauty blender, just some reference. So I have my foundation that I got from TJ Maxx, and I also am going to mix it with a product that I got from Marshalls. So this is the Pacifica Sun and Skincare Coconut Glow Bronzing Face Shade. So I love this in the summertime, or if I'm feeling just a little bit pale, I mix this in with my foundation. I like this because it reminds me a lot of the Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy. It's like a really good dupe for that. Not exactly the same because it's not as thin as De-Bronzy. It's a little bit thicker, but I thought it was a good alternative. And I mixed this with my Bare Minerals Bare Pro in Cashmere. I have not worn this in quite a bit. It was hiding in the back of my makeup, and I remember that I got this from TJ Maxx and I really liked it when I first got it. So I do think this is a little bit light, and I'm going to take this sponge, see how this guy is, mix these together, and let's see what this little combo looks like. Well, this sponge is really, really soft, especially this side. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm pressing a rock onto my face. Sometimes when the sponges are too hard, it's like painful, but not this one. It actually feels really nice on the skin. And this Coconut Glow product smells amazing. It smells like cake, tropical cake and coconut, you guys. It smells so darn good. Oh, I love it. That's why, another reason why I really like using it, because it smells amazing. So this I don't find too often at TJ Maxx, so if you see it, definitely grab it. Coverage is so nice. I feel like this foundation definitely needs a little bit more love. You guys, I don't know what happened to my lights. They just like turned off. I don't know what happened back there. A glow product, it does make your skin more glowy, hence the name. So just kind of beware if you do have oily skin. I know I kind of did two things. I put on that mattifying thing, now I'm putting a glow product, but I'm just playing around with all these products that I have from TJ Maxx. So you will see your skin looks a little bit more dewy. So if you have more dry skin, I think you would really like adding this to your foundations. And hey, if you have oily skin, you can use it too. Just kind of note that you'll probably get oily a little bit quicker with it because it's adding more glow to your skin. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use my NARS. This is the Radiant Creamy Concealer. If you guys remember, I got this in a duo pack from TJ Maxx. That was a really fun find. I did not find it after that. That was the only day. It was like a travel exclusive. So I love this concealer. This is in the shade Vanilla. So I'm just gonna use this under my eyes. I feel like you don't find too much concealer at the discount stores. More easily you can find foundation, but I know they had the Bare Minerals one, so I'm just gonna blend this out with a sponge. So far I love this sponge and I'm so glad I picked it up. Such a great price, and it's a great dupe for Real Techniques. Not that they even need a dupe because it's already affordable, but let's just say it's a good dupe for like higher end sponges. It's pretty soft. I will say I'm very picky with sponges and the softness, and this one works for me. I think it's really good, so I would definitely recommend you guys check this out and pick one up for $4. It's a great price. That foundation gives more coverage than I'm actually used to wearing, because recently I've been wearing more medium coverage, so I'm like, wow, that is so full. I'm not used to it. I used to wear more fuller coverage all the time, but now it's like, whoa, like I feel like I look super done up, which is like a change. So I'm gonna go ahead and just set all this. This is my Wet n Wild Photo Focus translucent powder. Again, this is not from TJ Maxx. I just don't have a powder from there that I have ever purchased. So I'm gonna use this to bake, and I'm gonna use the flat side, which is actually really nice for baking. So just set underneath, and I'm not gonna use this all over. I'm just gonna use it in underneath my eyes, a little on my chin, and then a little here. So I'm not gonna go too crazy with it. So we actually have a stray cat that we feed. She comes by our door, and she just came for food. So I don't know if you guys will hear her in the background, but she was just meowing for food. She's really cute. She's gray. She has a little white tip on her tail, and she comes like twice a day for food. If you guys have any like cats that you feed, let me know in the comments, because since she comes so often, you kind of just feel like she's becomes like your cat or a part of your family. Okay, so I'm just gonna brush away the Wet n Wild powder we had baking. Yeah, I do feel like that Wet n Wild powder, I feel like it's a little bit more on the drying side. So if you have dry skin, I would definitely avoid it, because I feel like my under eyes do look a little bit dehydrated after using it. Or maybe I just need to use a little bit less instead of baking with it too. And then I also have this, which I bought that same day I bought the sponge for this filming of this video, the Cover FX glitter drops in the shade Aurora. So these are really fun. I got them for $8.99 at TJ Maxx. And look at how fun these are. Crazy, like purple, white glitter. So I'm probably going to use this on top of my highlight. But I actually might use this one. It's the Laura Geller Diamond Dust. Kind of just realized that this would probably look really good with the Aurora. I got this from, I think, TJ Maxx. And this has that like duochrome to it. Add this right on the cheekbones. This is a really, really fun highlighter if you like something a little bit more colorful. Has like a pinky tone to it. Okay, so then the super fun part, let's take the glitter drops. I'm actually going to use my sponge to apply these. Even dab it on your hand like this if you want to sheer it out a little. And I'm just going to press that right on top of the Aurora. And then if you want to go back in, you can go on your hand and... Ooh, that is... And then right on top. So this is definitely glittery. So if you are a fan of glitter, then you're going to love this. Hopefully that picks up on camera, but like how fun is that? If you want, take some. Like I'm wearing an off the shoulder today, which actually worked out nicely. So you can take some and put it like on your collarbone for a little fun. This would be fun for the summer. And I'll put some here. Put on your shoulder. Like that. You see that? Just fun. The thing with this is I don't know how often I would use something like this. Like I really like the concept of it. And they're so pretty. I probably could even use it on my eyes. So glittery crazy that you can't really wear something like this every day. TJ Maxx bronzer, but before that I'm going to use a cream. So this is the Avon Magic Wands and the shade is Praline. So I'm just going to use this to lay down a base for cream contour just because I'm feeling like doing a cream contour today. Sometimes I just get in a mood. Sometimes I don't want to, but if I'm feeling in the mood for it, why not? That sponge we've been using and blend it out. I really don't know why I put that glitter on my forehead, but why not? Why not? So blend that out. And then I put this also, of course, under my cheekbone. So I'm just blending this out. And then under the jawline. This sponge is really good for blending out the cream bronzer or cream contour. And if you want, you can take a little and put it like right underneath here. And we're gonna just contour your nose a little and then just blend it. I like this color of contour because it's not too dark, so it just gives a little kind of like a kiss of a bronzer. It's not too much. Okay, so then I have this Bare Minerals Invisible Bronze, which I got a while ago, but this is from TJ Maxx. So I'm just gonna take this. This reminds me a lot of the Hourglass bronzers, which I don't have any of, but I like this because it was like a dupe. And just go over all the areas where you put that cream. Layers really nicely over the cream. We're moving on to blush, and I have this palette that I don't know if I used it on camera yet, but it's the NARS Narcissist Wanted One Cheek Palette. This I got from TJ Maxx. This was like either this one or this one. Maybe I'll do the bright one just because my eyes are so bright, and I'm using like this little airbrush kind of blush, so it won't be as intense. Well, yeah, that's pretty intense, but if you put on too much, just go over it. That's like a little trick I used to do. Whatever I use to bake with, since there's already powder, just go over it and it'll lighten it up instantly. So this is a lip liner that I got from TJ Maxx. It's the Lime Crime Velvetines lip liner in chiffon. Nude pink. And this is such a nice silky lip liner. And this was super affordable. I think it was like $3.99 or $4.99, around there. I have a couple colors I'm going to play with. The first is this Too Faced Peach lipstick in Dollface, which, remember when these were at the stores? This is just a nude. So this is going to be the base. So pretty. I love this color, especially with a deeper like kind of pink lip liner. It just looks really pretty. And then on top of that, I have a color that I have not used yet, and this is the Anastasia liquid lipstick in Crush, which is another like pinky nude, of course, for $7.99. So it actually matches nicely with what I have on now. I'm just gonna put that on top. So if you put a base of a lipstick, then your liquid lipstick over it, it's gonna last a lot longer. Love how that came out. Okay, and then I'm gonna use my setting spray, which I got from Marshalls. This is the Smashbox and Nicole Conceal collab she did. It's the Photo Finish in So Chill Coconut. I love this. You can see because I actually used quite a lot of this, and I'm gonna use this to set everything. I love the mister on here. It's very fine and it doesn't give you like those weird water droplets to the face. So I feel like I can kind of just bathe in it and spray it and then just kind of let my face absorb all the spray and let all the powders and everything just kind of like mesh together. Alright guys, so this is the completed look, how everything came out. The eyes are so fun. The bright like pink and purple and the glitter and everything is just like so my style, and I really enjoyed testing all these products out, everything that I got from TJ Maxx, and I feel like there was definitely like a lot of favorites here. The Bare Minerals foundation is awesome. The NARS concealer, the bronzing glow from Pacifica. The lip products are like my favorite. I love this combo. So I'm really excited about this look, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you had fun watching me put all this together and testing these TJ Maxx and Marshalls products out. I'm definitely, like I said before, going to do another video where I have even more products to test out once I can get back to the store. So I think that'll be a lot of fun because I had such a good time filming this for you guys. So let me know if you guys liked this video, if you want to see more TJ Maxx and Marshalls tutorials. I know a lot of you guys have been requesting this, so thank you for requesting it, and thank you guys for watching. And if you have any of these products, or if you want to test them out, or hopefully you can find them at your stores too, if any of them interested you, and I'll try to find them online if I can and link them below. It won't be, of course, like the TJ Maxx price, but just in case you guys want to check them out. So thank you guys so much for watching. Love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!